Today's show is pre-recorded.
Y'all know what time it is. Y'all don't know, y'all better ask somebody. Hat on, suit on, looking like the Dapper Dawn, giving them all dressed like $1 million bucks, things in his cuffs. Y'all tell me who could it be but Steve Harvey? Oh yeah, everybody listening to me. Put your hands together for Steve Harvey. Put your hands together. Steve Harvey, listen, Steve Harvey, why don't you join? Yeah. Whoa, Steve Harvey, get on, y'all. Better give me some eggs right now. Steve Harvey, yeah, join me. Come with me, help me say, I'm so afraid to go home. You gotta turn it on, yeah, turn it on. Steve Harvey in the moment, y'all. So y'all can hear me on. Turn it up. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. Yeah. Turn your radio on. You gotta turn your radio on. Turn it on. Turn them out. Steve Harvey got to turn them out. Steve Harvey turn them on to the morning, y'all. Come on. Do your thing, Big Daddy.
I sure will. Good morning, everybody. Y'all listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only Steve Harvey. Man, oh man, got a radio show. Yeah, I do. God's so big to me, man. I just have to tell you about it. I can't help it. It's rather obvious to me how big, how good God is. He's absolutely tremendous. He's off the chain. He on one. He be clowning. He be just showing out. Man, I'm just over here just on the receiving end. You know, if you're out there, start your mission today. Start your mission today. What are you waiting for? Why do we as people delay what we want or delay the process to begin what we want, our hopes, our dreams, our desires? Why won't you start your mission today? Why don't we all decide together that just individually, look, you listening, you got something that you've been dreaming about. You got an ambition of yours that's not yet fulfilled. You got goals you haven't accomplished yet. Everybody has them. Everybody's got them. Everybody's got something that's on the table that they haven't yet attacked yet. What are you waiting for? Start your mission today. Stop the procrastination now. The procrastination is only hurting you, yourself. If you got a goal, an aspiration, a dream, and you fall off track momentarily, you can get back to that because God knows where you left off. Now, you may have to accomplish a few more things since you stopped for a long period of time, but God knows where you left off. You can get back on track. Look, man, this dream of being on TV since I was a kid, it got off track now. It got off track. I just kept it as one of the dreams. And in some real dark moments when it looked like it wasn't going to happen, all I was hanging on to was just a hope that one day it could. But that's what faith is really about. Faith is the belief in things that you cannot see. But faith gives you the confidence to keep hoping, man. Sometimes it just keep hope alive. Sometimes, you heard Jesse Jackson say it, just keep hope alive. Sometimes, man, it's just the hope. I was hanging on a hope. And I'm talking about when it got real ugly and funky out there for me. When it looked like I wasn't going to ever make it. And all of the facts was in and everything pointed in the direction you're not going to make it. You done really messed up this time. Then I sat there and I just hung on to the hope. But man, that's what I'm saying. If you got a dream or an aspiration or vision or something, when you fall off track and you want to go get back in line, God holds your place. See, he held on to that for me. He knew I was off track and out of line, but he said, okay, here's where we stopped. You want to be on TV. Now, when you get it together and you quit tripping and you come and you turn to me, I'm going to hold your place, put you back in line. Then we go and finish the journey. That took me a lot longer to get here than I wanted to, but then it was necessary because I needed all of them mishaps to happen to me along the way. So when I got on the radio one day, which I did not see coming, Steve Harvey got a radio show, y'all. That's why I say it every day. See, because of this radio show that I didn't see coming, now I have stories to tell. I got experiences to share. And I can tell you about me better than I can tell you about anybody. And I done been through enough where it's relatable, where enough people can go, man, that happened to me. Appreciate you saying that. That's what it was for. See, I get it now. See, at the time, though, I didn't like what was happening to me. At the time, I was really in total disagreement with God on a lot of stuff he was pulling off on me. But in essence, I was really pulling it off on myself. But through his grace and mercy, he kept me through all of my mistakes, all my bad decisions, all my miscalculations, all my misfires, all the times I knowingly stepped out there and did wrong. He forgave me. He said, 'cause man, if you ever come to me, I have a plan for you that is going to be far and above. It will supersede everything you've ever dreamed of. That's what I did. I just got sick of me, good and sick of me. And I turned it over to God. And then God started working. And here I am today. Now, is he through with me yet? Nope. Have I arrived yet? Nope. But guess what? The journey is cool. You know, it's like I was talking to this young brother the other day about comedy. He's a really good stand-up, you know, this young dude is really good. He said, man, what is this I feel every night before I go on stage? I don't know what it is. I just want it off me. I said, sir, listen to me, young dude. This thing that climbs on my back every night before I go on stage, I don't know what it is. It's got something to do with pressure. It's got something to do with anticipation. It's got a whole lot to do with the fear of falling. He said, what you mean by that? I said, every night I walk out on stage, it's like I'm about to go and step off a cliff. I said, it's a sickening feeling. He said, man, but you do so well. I said, that's because the parachute opens. I said, but I want you to understand something. When I first walk out there, it's just stepping off the cliff. Now, these jokes provide a parachute, which slows my descent when I jump off the cliff. And I turn it into a glide. And then I take the audience this way and I swing them back over to that way. We might swing out to the Colorado Rockies. We may go down to Miami with this joke. We may take it on out to LA. And I just swing back and forth till I land softly. The crowd cheers. The night is over with. I said, but it's been too many nights though when I walked off that cliff and I pulled the cord and the parachute didn't open. I said, nah, I'm just free falling out there for 30 minutes. Ain't no jokes working. Ain't the parachute didn't open. I said, so see, that's what it's like for me. And then you know what I found out? If you done walked off the cliff in life and you ain't got no God in your life, it's like not having a parachute. You step off the cliff and you just free falling. Now see, now that fall gets you closer to the grave, right? See, we all heading to the grave from the moment we're born. But the cool thing about a relationship with God is when you step off the cliff and you got God, he a parachute. You still going down, but it's a nice ride. And God just helps your descent appear more like a rise and more like a euphoric fall. Instead of not having no God in your life and you just walking off that cliff every day, free falling, ain't got no cord, you steady pulling, you hollering the whole way because you done messed around with yourself and ain't let God come into your life and provide a parachute for you. I would rather have a parachute since I got to jump every day than to not have one. God has been like a parachute for me. Ask me where that came from. I can't tell you. But like I always say, most good things that happen in my life that I can't explain, it's usually him.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let me have your attention. I am talking to everyone today who has ever had the aspiration of becoming a millionaire, or if you've ever had the aspiration of holding a full-time job. These are the two groups that I'm talking to. Anyone who has had the aspiration of holding a full-time job, and anybody who has had the aspiration of becoming a millionaire. This show is dedicated to the two coldest groups on planet Earth. You dig? Welcome to the Steve Harvey Morning Show. What group you in, Shirley Strawberry?
I'm in both, Steve.
Thank you very much, Carla Farrell.
Good morning.
I'm in both too. Ditto. Let's get it. Ditto.
Junior.
I got 5 jobs. Tell me I ain't trying.
Nephew Tommy.
Every day I'm hustling. I'm trying to be in there. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Well.
Which group were you in?
Yeah, which one you in?
Yeah.
Oh, y'all ain't in there. I ain't in this survey. Yeah.
You got your meal plus.
I got somewhere else I'm heading. Ain't nobody asked me that, so we just
where are you
throwing
headed?
it out. Y'all, that's my two favorite groups of people. Anybody that wants to work and anybody want to be rich. I love both them people. Because you ain't got to be rich to be my friend, because I got to tell you something. None of my friends are rich. Do you know that? Really, man. None of my, well, I got one
Your
friend.
friends? Really?
I mean, my friends.
You have a lot of friends.
I mean, my real friends.
Oh.
Real friends. 99.9% of them are not rich people. Yeah.
But what about running in those circles? You know, the like-minded people and birds of a feather flock together and all that.
Right?
Yeah.
That's all. They just business acquaintances and associates. We make some money together. We do some deals together. We go to dinner together. You know, we pull for each other. But we haven't been through enough to call them friends. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not really.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Remember back in the day when Oprah and Gail, their friendship was, you know, so popular and everything. It still is now, but back in the day, Gail was Oprah's friend, so Oprah gave her $1 million so she could be a millionaire too. Remember that?
Yeah, I don't feel that way towards none of my friends.
You ain't never felt that like that about us or nothing like that?
No. Well, Junior, me and you, we co-workers, and I'm more like a mentor.
You are.
You can't borrow money from me and call me Steve.
Never be that.
Yeah. We ain't peers.
No, it never will be. No.
Okay. Well, what have we learned right here?
We ain't rich and he is.
Yeah.
That's all.
He's not Oprah and we're not Gail.
Excuse me.
What?
Thomas Miles is rich.
I'm nephew Tommy.
Wow. I don't never know what he is.
I know.
All right, Steve, coming up at 32 minutes after the hour, we'll hear from the nephew as he runs that prank back right after this. You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show. All right, it is time now to start your morning off with the nephew and run that prank back. What you got for us, Neff?
Your wife is having a black baby. Let's go, kid.
Hello?
Hello, I'm looking for a William.
This Mr.
How you doing? Listen, my name is Simmons. I was I don't know how to oh man. My wife and I evidently go to the same fertility specialist that you and your wife go to, Dr. Are you familiar with Dr.?
I'm familiar with Dr. but that's supposed to be confidential.
Yeah, I'm aware of that as well, sir. My wife is out on business right now. She's gone won't be back until Tuesday. But I got a call today, a very disturbing phone call, and wanted to, I looked your number up. They did tell me what was going on, and kind of wanted to let you.
Somebody told you my number. You got my number from somebody?
No, I looked up your number. Here it is in that show. My wife and I, evidently, you and your wife have been going through the same type of problems of trying to get pregnant and so forth and so on. And From my understanding, your wife is what, 4 or 5 months pregnant? I'm not sure.
Yeah, well, wait a minute. Yeah, my wife is exactly 5 months pregnant, but I'm still confused on how you're getting in touch with me and what this has to do with me.
Well,
I mean, all that stuff that we've gone through is totally confidential, and I'm kind of offended that you're calling me.
I understand that. Well, what's happening is I got a phone call from the doctor's office today. It seems like there's been a huge mistake by the doctor's office. Evidently, your wife has been artificially inseminated with my seed, and I was...
What?
I mean, I'm just as disturbed as you are. You know what I mean? Because I mean, me and my wife are, my wife is 2 months pregnant, and finally.
How could they do something like that? I mean, that doesn't make any sense. I mean,
sir, I have no idea. All I know is that, I hate to use the expression, but I'm your wife's baby's daddy, and. No, okay, wait a minute. No. So
mixed up. That doesn't happen. No way.
Sir, I'm trying to make sure I bring the news to you and see if there's anything that we can do to. I mean, after being 5 months pregnant, it's kind of hard to rectify the problem. So
okay, I don't want this to sound rude, and I don't want this to sound wrong. You said baby daddy. Are you black?
Yeah. I am.
Black, and my wife is gonna have a black baby.
Well, yeah, your wife is gonna have a black baby, but what I want you to know is I'm not paying no child support. That's what
you're about child support, and my wife is having some other black dude's kid. Are you crazy?
No, I'm not.
Are you out of your mind?
No, I'm not out of my mind. I'm just saying I didn't lay down and conceive a child with your wife, so I'm making sure I'm not going to be paying no child support.
Man, I'm not even worried about the child support. I'll pay the child support. I'm worried about some doctor making a huge mistake, and oh my God.
Your wife is
going to have a black baby. I can't believe it. This is unbelievable. It's unbelievable. And I can't believe you didn't call my house and give me the doctor should give me the.
Well, don't you want it? It doesn't matter who gives you the news as long as you get the news. Now, what I want you to do is this. Please don't be giving the baby no white names and stuff.
White names. I can't believe you're so. This is incredible. Incredible. Oh, my gosh. Oh. Calling me on Sunday, giving me I'm ready to go crazy. This is crazy.
Okay, this is no reason to be violent, sir. You see what I'm saying? This already
no reason to be violent. You're worried about me about paying child support and talking about your seed and your baby's daddy and all. Oh man, this is bringing the best out of me. I can promise you. Unbelievable, man.
Let me ask you something, sir. Do you think you may need anger management? I mean, you're not gonna. You're not gonna beat my child, are you?
Oh man, you know how to push man's buttons. I can promise you, man. That's crazy. No, I ain't gonna beat nobody's baby. Crazy.
I don't want you being violent to me and your wife's baby.
Spin this thing around, huh, man? Where the do you live, man? Who the is this?
Okay.
Who the is this? Because this is crazy.
Well, here's what I'm gonna ask you. Do you think you might want to be the godfather to the child?
to my own kid? No. Well, I guess it wouldn't be my kid.
It's not. It's me and your wife's child.
You don't say that, you crazy. Don't you say that. Don't you say that. That drives me even thinking about something like that. Don't you talk about something like that.
But it's me and your wife's child.
No, it ain't you and my wife. It was a mistake, so don't you even talk like that, you crazy. I'll tear a hole in your head. Don't you talk like that.
Okay. You're going to tear a hole in whose head?
In your head, you crazy.
See that? This
follow me up. Yeah.
This is the kind of thing I don't want my child around. This type of talk. This type of violence. See, you white folks get mad and want to kill everybody in the room. Once you kill who you mad at, why do y'all do that?
You. Who the this, man?
Can I say one more thing to you? Can I do that?
I don't know if I can take any more news from you, man. I'm jumped to the phone.
I got one more thing to say to you. This is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. You just got pranked by your wife.
Oh, my God. I'm gonna kill that. Oh man, what was that? Oh, it's took her so long to try to get pregnant. She's going to play a game like this. That's wrong. Oh, you got me, man. You freaking got me, man. Yeah, we listen to the Steve Harvey radio show all the time, man. That's awesome. You guys are great. Oh, man. I'm going to go find her and give her a big kiss. I'm going to do that for her. God.
All right, man. I got one more question for you, baby. What is the baddest radio show in the land?
The Steve Harvey radio show in the morning.
God. All right. Thank you, nephew. We got to move on. Coming up next, it is Ask the CLO. Our Chief Love Officer, Steve Harvey, is in the building right after this. You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show. It is time now for the CLO, the Chief Love Officer, Steve Harvey. This one is from Cece in Dallas. Cece writes, I'm in a love triangle with a man that's 10 years younger than me and a man that's 18 years older than me. They both serve their purpose, if you know what I mean, but the young man wants all of my time. He wants to stay at my house and drive my car, and he expects me to be a cougar. My sugar daddy is not pleased when he can't come over. He popped up before, and I had to ignore him, so he won't think it's cool to do that. He takes great care of me, but his son is a better lover.
It's his son?
Yes, it's a father and son that I'm dealing with.
God,
I cut one of them off. Come on, CLO.
Well, Tricky, let me,
Tricky?
you know, you in real dangerous territory. Yeah. You have not mentioned whether they know about each other or not.
She didn't.
And I'm pretty sure that they don't. Or at least I know the daddy don't know about the son. Now, the trifling son could know about the daddy.
Yeah.
But you said something in your letter that's interesting. The younger one wants to drive your car and all. Where his damn car?
Stay at her house.
And then the sugar daddy is actually taking care of business. Now, did she say which one of them takes care of the frying the bacon better? Is it the young boy or the old dude?
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure it's the young dude.
Is a better lover, she says.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the young dude. Or else you'd have everything wrapped up in the old dude. So I have no advice for you. You're going to hell for this. You got an open invitation right now. It looks like you're going to have a front row seat. And I don't know how you think this is going to work it. Should you get rid of one of them? Yes, you should. Before they find out, because that's a dangerous situation to be in, sister. A very dangerous situation. Why are you doing that? Might I add that you are a bit trifling. I just want to throw that out there.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know you, but that's a little trifling. Because if a man was doing that, wouldn't he be trifling?
Oh,
Absolutely.
If he was seeing the woman and her daughter simultaneously.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So
Hands down.
I'm pretty sure he would be trifling. So I'm going to have to label you as trifling too.
Yeah.
I don't know what the thrill is for you to be pulling this off. But if you're going to do two men and that's your option, you could get another young dude. It don't have to be this man's son.
Make sure they're not father and son. Ew.
That's foul.
That's trifling by
All
my
right.
standards. Even by my standards. That's low as I go. That's low trifling.
Teresa in St.
That's
Louis
low. You're right, Steve. That's low.
says, I'm in my late 40s and I think I'm going to have to divorce my husband of 4 years. I'm his third wife, and one of his exes told me she'd pray for me when I ran into her recently. He was a perfect man until a year ago when he stopped bathing. He stopped helping out around the house, and he stopped going to church online with me. His blood sugar has been low lately, so I thought his behavior was because of that, but I don't think that's it. I don't know this man anymore. What should I do?
Well, you can have you can have low blood sugar, and you can quit going to church online. It's the damn bathing that created the problem.
That's the problem.
That's a deal breaker. Yeah.
I know a lot of people don't go to church online. I know a lot of people with diabetes and low blood pressure. I know people with high blood pressure.
Yeah.
I've been borderline myself. I'm aware of that. It's the stopping bathing that I don't get that connect at all. I got you tired of going to church online. I got it. Maybe you don't like Zoom ministry. I got that. Maybe you like live church. I got that. I got you tired of taking your medication. I got that. Sometimes I don't feel like taking my supplements. I got it. But when your ass get tired of washing, I'm talking about it's just something about washing that's so damn necessary.
Yes, sir.
I wouldn't even have wrote in about the church and the medicine.
Just the washing.
Because we can get him back in church. We can get him back on his meds. One trip to the hospital to get his ass right back on them meds.
Oh, man.
And one big problem in his life will turn him right on back to the Lord. We can do that. I don't know what we got to do to convince him to wash.
Yeah. And this has got to be why she's his third wife. Okay. Gabby in Gatlinburg, Tennessee says, my parents are very religious and I'm a Sunday school teacher at our church and I'm in the special events choir. I'm also a tattoo artist and I'm covered in tattoos. I drink on the weekends and I brew beer in my garage. I've kept my dad from going into my garage for years and I've covered up my body so my mom won't be embarrassed. I'm turning 30 soon and I'm ready to stop hiding from my parents. How do I break it to them? Wow.
Well, man. You can't hide in Gatlinburg. I can tell you that right now.
Why you say
I've been
that,
through
Steve?
there.
I am too.
I've been through there.
And
ain't no hiding in Gatlinburg. I don't know how you done faked the funk down at the church this long with all them damn tattoos. You must be going to the church as Amish. So that's the only way you can hide all them
Up
tattoos.
to the neck.
You got on a bonnet, a gown, them high top boots, and some leotards. And you making moonshine. You just little Duval. You just living your best life. So I don't know what to tell you.
moonshine.
Yeah. She making moonshine. What did she call it in the letter?
Beer.
Beer? Girl, stop. Ain't nobody
Close
buying no
enough.
damn homemade beer. You in Gatlinburg, Tennessee. That's moonshine. Stop this. Who the hell making beer at the house? Beer cheap.
All right, Steve. CLO, thank you. You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show. All right, so Thanksgiving is fast approaching. For those of us that don't want to cook a big Thanksgiving dinner this year, there's an alternative. It's a pizza that has all the trimmings, guys. It's loaded with turkey, gravy. It has some diced sweet potatoes on it, some green beans, some cranberries, crispy onions, lots of mozzarella and cheddar cheese. DiGiorno sells the pizza, and it's available in stores today. So here's my question. Would you guys try this Thanksgiving pizza with the turkey and the gravy and all that?
Nope.
Nope.
You would,
Nope.
Why not?
I
It's
want
just
my
a fun time,
gravy and my...
Thanksgiving.
No, I don't want all my stuff on one big old piece of bread like that. No.
You don't like for your food to touch?
Okay.
No, and I don't. I want...
Just listen to this.
Yes.
Go in there and get yourself a slice of pizza. What? On
Happy
Thanksgiving?
Thanksgiving.
That's it?
Yeah, piece of
Okay,
pizza.
Shirley, tell me what's on it again.
Okay, turkey, gravy, diced sweet potatoes, green beans, cranberries, crispy onions, lots of mozzarella, and cheddar cheese. There you go. And you can get it from DiGiorno.
You gonna eat that, dog?
You're not even going to try it, Steve?
Nope. I don't care. They put it in an egg roll. I don't want all that stuff together like that.
First of all, I don't give a damn who made it. DiGiorno, Bernardo, Enrico. I don't care. I don't care. It just don't. It ain't got no appeal. Pizza is fine the way it is. You ain't got to reinvent pizza. They got some great pizzas out there, man. You do not have to do it. And Chicago is not playing with the pizza game.
That's right.
There's a constant argument on my TV show between Tanya and Terrell. One is from Chicago, one is from New York. And the big debate every year at Family Feud is who got the best pizza, New York or Chicago.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Okay, so
I've had great pizza in both places, but I've enjoyed it more in Chicago. I'm just going to have to be real with you.
But okay, what about this pizza? These ingredients, the toppings, I should say, bothers you? Is it the green beans? Is it the
ain't nobody put no green, but the gravy. I don't want no damn gravy on my pizza.
Gravy is the problem for me.
What is, that's like
The
takes
green
place of the
beans.
sauce.
I want no damn yams on no bread.
You got 3 different juices running.
What juice?
Greens. You got yams. That's got some juice in there. Gravy.
Okay.
Not
Greens are green beans. Whatever.
Green beans, just green beans, yeah.
Tommy, one correction. They yams don't have no juice on them.
There's no juice.
Oh, well, then I don't know what kind of damn yams they
It's
got.
diced sweet
just boil
potatoes.
them.
Just diced
They
sweet
boil
potatoes.
them, Tommy, and they cut them up and they put it
I
on your
wish
plate.
my
There you
grandmother
go.
would say, go in there and get you a slice of
Cinnamon.
That's it.
All right.
Time for something funny. Junior, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Holidays is coming. It is coming. And so you got people that's coming with somebody you've never met, but you've heard about.
Keep it 100, Junior. Come on.
Now, I got a cousin, got this girl who's giving him all these problems. And I just thought about it. Truth be told, the crazier they are, the more ways you try to defend them to your family. I ain't never met the girl, but I'm about to meet her on Thanksgiving. Like stuff like this, like, okay, I heard, dog, yeah, she tried to smother you with the pillow. Yeah, dog, we started off playing at first, but then it got serious. But then, you ain't never been smothered before? You ain't never been smothered before? Come on, Junior. I mean, God, dog, man, what you find somebody to play with and try to smother you? Yeah. Or this one. Or this one. Dog, I heard she raised about the back seat of your car. You tried to leave. Yeah, she raised about the back seat. She was concerned about where I was going that night. You ain't never had nobody that was concerned about where you be? I mean, dog, let her love me.
Fix it.
The crazier they are, the more they try to defend them to us. I can't wait to meet the girl. Like, Darnell, what's this about you? She shot at you. Yeah, she shot at me because she was concerned. I was messing up.
Yeah, that's the worst.
I heard that gunshot. I got right back in line. I mean, ain't nobody ever shot at you before?
Right.
No, Darnell, ain't nobody ever shot at us. Okay, well, you need to get somebody to shoot you before you speak on this subject. That's all I'm saying. You can't speak on this unless you've been shot at. I can't wait to meet her. Just the crazier they are, the harder they gonna defend them to their family. Boy,
Yes,
I
they
can't
are.
wait to see this girl. Oh, we're gonna have some fun this Thanksgiving. And that's truth being told. I'm just telling you.
That's true. Be
Thank you,
told.
Junior. That was good.
That was real good.
That was so true, Junior.
Yeah,
Man, that was real.
they gonna defend them.
Everybody got one.
You ain't never been shot.
You never got that before?
I mean, I was taking a bath in the tub, then she came in and pushed my head underwater, but she left me under that a little too long. I choked a little bit, but you ain't never been held underwater under your own will? No, dog, everybody did that. Well, don't speak on that then if you ain't never been there.
So you walked in my shoes.
Yeah, till you walk in my shit.
Hey,
Who's judging me?
Judy, it was just a cut. Damn, dog, you should act like she stabbed me,
It
though.
wasn't really a stab. The knife didn't go all the way in. What
It
you
didn't go
talking
all
about?
the way in. It's just a cut.
Wow.
Well, just a surface with 32 stitches. That's it.
Whoa. That's all? Woo.
Yeah,
Okay.
just crazy.
I love it.
Okay, darling.
She drowned me a little bit. That's all.
little
Just
bit.
A little bit. Yeah, I'm good with that.
Hey.
You ain't never been drowned before.
You ain't never been drowned
You
for
can't
love.
speak on it, though. That's what I don't like. You can't speak on it.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Here we are. It's time for Would You Rather. Let's do a round, guys. Would you rather work out in dress shoes, okay? Work out in dress shoes, or would you rather perform comedy in flip-flops? Which one? Are you working out in your dress shoes, or are you performing on stage in just some flip-flops? What are you doing?
B.
That's a silly ass question.
Yeah, B. That's all I do.
Just answer it.
I don't want no flip flops on stage.
Hey, dog, you seen some of the flip-flops Uncle Steve got? You seen the flip-flops he got?
I ain't got them kind of flip flops. I got these Uggs. I got Uggs. He got something else. He got all that fur.
Gucci.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got some rock with a nice little outfit. Yeah, I'm going. But I'm gonna be up in that gym in them dress shoes looking like
Yeah, I'm gonna be in that gym in them dresses.
I got my church shoes on in this gym. I'm going to go in there and look like Al Sharpton.
He works out. Now.
Yes, he does.
Yes, he does. Go, Rev. All right, moving on to would you rather be a billionaire with no friends?
Hey.
With no friends.
Hey.
Or just a well-loved thousandaire.
Hell, I'm that now.
Hey.
Hell, that. Hey.
Yeah. And if I'm a billionaire, I don't want no damn friends, no, huh?
Right.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm going to lose a few along the way anyway.
I'm a well-loved thousandaire now. Hell, what the hell you talking about? Hey.
Yeah, I've been there. Ain't all that cranked up.
A thousandaire.
Give me that billion, y'all walk on off cool. I can buy some friends.
For real.
All right, would you rather kiss on the neck or would you rather kiss on the chest when you're being intimate?
Would I rather get kissed on my neck or on my chest? Oh,
Or
if you
kiss
kiss
on
the
the
chest,
neck
you
or
get a
chest.
swimming pool. Yeah.
Yeah.
What happened?
Yeah, my man. Come on, Aunt. I ain't never heard that before, but I love that.
Salt water.
Kiss me on my chest, you get a swimming pool. I just said that. I don't know where that came from. I buy
Because it was just random. It was just a random thought.
Yeah, chest though, that'll get you a lot.
Your house now has a swimming pool in the back.
Yeah. You like
Right.
me?
You got to kiss my chest because you kiss up around his neck with his scar at. All that's going out the window. That's lovey-dovey. It's open.
Really?
You get anywhere around this scar, I'm going to tell you, it ain't all that lovey-dovey gone.
Kiss up on that scar on your neck, get some of that chemo in your mouth.
Really?
Okay.
I'm sorry. We're not supposed to be a cancer joke.
You know he going to take it to a whole nother
It's just about time.
You opened it up.
I ain't never
Certainly
tasted it, but it
alley-oop
probably
that
don't taste that good. A lot of people get sick on it, so I'm probably assuming it.
Oh, Lord.
Well, you ain't never done that before. You don't know what it tastes like. I probably not that good. Ain't like
All
flavor. Ain't like it's Tri-Minute can come in flavor. Bubble gum, fruity punch.
Canned cranberry sauce or cheese on everything?
You can't put cranberry sauce on nothing but two things.
Ain't try cranberry sauce on a taco. Let's see what happens. Yeah.
Put
that ain't good.
Man.
All right,
Some nachos.
that's today's round. Would you rather? You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show. All right, Steve, here's the question. Who should host Thanksgiving dinner? We know Thanksgiving is right around the corner. Boy, this year has gone by fast. The relative with the bigger house is the question, or the relative who is the better cook?
The better cook.
Yeah, Thanksgiving is about food.
I'd rather be crowded and the food tastes good than all this space and we just sitting way away from each other complaining.
Eating green bean casserole.
Hey, man, was your turkey dry?
There's an echo. The house is so big.
That makes sense.
Man, hey, the macaroni cheese was loose this year.
It was loose.
Hey, man, how she only had one can of cranberry sauce? They're just hollering across the big empty house. It's big, but the food ain't good. I'd rather be in there tight, sitting elbow to elbow watching the game. Morning, good ass dressing.
Whisper.
Morning, man.
They sitting right next to you.
Yeah. Hey, man, if you ain't gonna eat all your ham, let me have that right there, though. Ooh. Hey, look, if you ain't get enough cranberry sauce, I got plenty on my plate. Just reach on over here.
It's delicious.
Yeah. How about that sweet potato pie? Ooh.
Man, we go to the projects for some good food.
Yeah. Anywhere.
Man.
Keep walking outside, checking on your car, and keep coming back in and get some more plates.
Go on back in. This thing you gotta do. Go
You
check on
gotta check on your car.
Man, I'm going out here and see if everything all right.
Good eating, though, right?
Hey, Earl, your turn. Out there and check on the car, man.
Ain't nothing like that giblet gravy, man, that go over that dressing. That right there does it.
Do you know how to make that, Tommy?
I don't.
No, me
I need to study that one with one of my aunties and figure it out. I ain't got
How to
that
do
down yet.
that gravy. Yeah, gravy it's an art to gravy.
Yes, it is.
Can't do it.
I love dressing. Oh, I love
Marjorie
dressing.
makes the dressing every year, and all her family asks for pans of it.
Really? She put her foot in it like
Pretty
that?
good.
Yeah, her dressing is dope, though.
Wow.
Dope. And we deep fry the turkey.
Yes, sir.
Master built Butterball deep fryer.
Yes, sir.
That Tommy can fry turkey. God, dog, he can fry.
Yeah, the only thing I used
Tommy.
to do every Thanksgiving was I did the yams every year.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I stopped doing that.
Why? Oh, you don't have to anymore?
No, hell no. My mom-in-law be here.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, she cooked
Mama
real.
Bridges.
Man, Mama Bridges. Whew, that girl can cook.
Didn't you say her banana pudding?
You don't
delicious.
even understand. You don't even understand.
Did you almost
It throw you into something.
I think it did.
Yeah.
You from the coast?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had
That's
to catch
Shirley over
myself.
there. That's Shirley. You know that's Shirley.
But I've heard him talk about her banana pudding before.
Boy, let me tell you something.
Off the chain.
Banana pudding, her strawberry cake, her
Strawberry
pound cake,
I love strawberry cake.
a blueberry cake.
I said I love
strawberry and
strawberry
blueberry
cake.
cake?
No,
What
I'm
is
talking
that?
about Kia. What did you say?
I said strawberry cake.
Oh, I thought you said blueberry.
No, I said
It's strawberry cake
Yeah.
What's
with
strawberry
the nuts on the outside.
Oh man.
Yummy.
I've never had that before.
Strawberry cake is good.
Is it just cake? A strawberry cake with strawberry icing? When you say
No,
strawberry.
you ain't no strawberries. It's just strawberry flavor.
Okay. Sweet, huh? It's good.
Pink icing and pink cake.
Yeah.
But it's
Okay.
got nuts all over the outside of it. It reminds me of German chocolate cake, but it's all pink.
That used to be my favorite German chocolate cake.
That's Marjorie's favorite. It was my favorite too. Marjorie can make a German chocolate cake. And listen to me. And I'm not saying this because I'm married to her, because she's not listening. Her German chocolate cake tastes just like my mama German chocolate cake.
Oh, that's major.
Yeah.
Jackpot.
And if it didn't, I wouldn't say it.
Yeah.
Wow.
When a black person make a German chocolate cake, ain't it a black cake then? It's no longer German at that point.
Say, man, hey. Say
Right or
that.
wrong.
Say
Right
that
or
for the
wrong.
segment.
You got one in,
Everybody got
nephew.
time, and that wasn't a good one.
Don't
I
talk
don't
about
agree
this
with
just
that.
random. If a black person make it.
I liked it. All right, coming up next, he's here, the nephew. You just heard him with his prank phone call right after this. You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show. All right, coming up at the top of the hour, right about 4 minutes after, it's my strawberry letter for today. The subject is, my daddy loves my friends. We'll get into that a little later. Marinate on that. Because right now the nephew's in the building with today's prank phone call. What you got for us, Neff?
NBFU.
What?
Oh, what? What?
NBFU.
I'm so afraid right now. Not for me, for you.
No blacks for you. Let's go, cat dog. NBFU.
Hello,
Hello, I'm trying to reach Nicole, please.
this is she.
How you doing? Listen, I'm giving you a call. You happen to be in a relationship with a black man. Am I right?
I'm sorry, who is this?
I'm sorry. My name is Brian. Well, I don't want to give my full name, but it's Giadiah Malcolm.
Okay, and I'm sorry, why are you calling?
Okay, now you are a Caucasian woman, correct?
Okay, why? I'm still trying to get to why are you calling?
Well, what's going on is I'm with an organization, and we're calling people who are in interracial relationships. And from my understanding, you are in a interracial relationship, correct?
Yes.
Okay. I'm with NBFU, and that's NBFU is No Blacks for You. And what we're doing is we're trying to get races to go back to dating each other, which means Caucasians going back to dating.
I'm sorry. At first, I don't know who you think you are calling my house, but that's just not going to happen. And I don't know where this organization is based out of. I mean, you must be some country bumpkin or something, and you have just really called the wrong house.
Okay, well, no,
NBFU, ma'am, has been around since the early 1940s. And
yeah, I can imagine that. And I'm sure at some point you guys have to shut down because this is just ridiculous. Do you know? I mean, Obama's mother was white. Are you going to go knock on his door too? What the hell are you talking about?
I don't have time to knock on Obama's door. He's busy doing other things right
for
now.
real.
What I'm trying to do is get the rest of the country to understand about NBFU. No black. And that's what I'm saying. What I'm trying to tell you.
He's trying to tell us we can't be together because you're black and I'm white. He's calling.
Yo, what's up? Who this?
Okay. Who is this?
This is I'm a man. Who this?
Okay, this is Giadiah Malcolm. And what I'm doing, man, is we I'm with an organization called NBFU. And NBFU, man, is No Blacks for You, which what we're trying to do is we're trying to get all races to go back to each other.
Dude, what you talking? Dude, you tripping, man. You are what kind of organization is that? Y'all are tripping.
Okay, brother, let me ask you something. You don't feel empty without the sister on your side? You don't feel empty without a loving black woman on your side? That's what I'm asking you, brother.
I got plenty of black women on my side, but that don't mean that I got to be in a relationship with a black woman. I'm in a relationship with a woman I love. So that's what it's about. And I don't feel empty. That's the first problem with your organization right there. The premise is wrong.
Okay, but brother, what we're trying to do, man, we don't want to lose our race. We don't want the blacks to lose the strength that we have. And if blacks continue to date and mate with blacks, then we will be as powerful and stronger than any other race in the world.
Where'd you get this number from, man?
Excuse me?
How'd you get this number in the first place, dude? I mean, I ain't got time for all this, man. This is some nonsense, bro. Why you calling us?
Hey, man, because aren't y'all an interracial couple?
Yeah, but what difference does that make? That ain't none of your business.
Hey, but it is my business. I'm with NBFU. No
black
who you
for
with,
you. Dog.
And you are a black person that are integrated within another race. And what we're trying to do, man, is get you to understand to come back to your race and be comfortable and happy in your race.
Oh, dog, you really up now, dog. Come back to my race. I ain't never left my race, dog. You are tripping, yo. NBFU. Y'all get off our phone, man. Don't call here no more with that.
Do you think that you are happier with a Caucasian woman than you would be with a black woman?
Man, I don't even want to entertain this. Don't call here no more. Don't call here no more.
But let me ask you something, brother. Be a man and answer the question.
Oh, dog. You know what? You about to get your whooped, dog. You know what? You really gonna get your whooped. Be a man.
I'm asking you to be a man.
And you know what? If you bring your over here, you'll find out how much of a grown man I am.
Hey, man, don't get your whooped, man, while I'm in the middle of asking you these questions. Because I ain't got no problem coming over there. I got your phone number. I got your address, too.
Bring your phone over here and see what you find.
I'm asking you about these relationships, man. Are you more comfortable in a relationship with a Caucasian woman than you are with a black woman?
Dog, I told you, man, it ain't even about that. And we ain't even going into that. So, look, just please, brother, can you stop calling here? Don't call my girl no more.
We're calling all interracial people around the country. That's what NBFU does. We call all of y'all, and we try to talk some sense into you and see if you can change the world and go back to the races from which you came.
You're tripping, yo. You're really tripping, man. You know what? Obviously, it's a mental institution you calling from because there's something wrong with you. So, look, don't call here no more. And we ain't got no more problems, all right?
Can I say this to you? I'm going to your girl's job, and I'm talking to her face-to-face tomorrow about this whole situation.
And you know what? And you're going to get your whooped.
No, I ain't getting my whooped. I'm going tomorrow, and I'm talking. Matter of fact, I ain't even called to talk to you. You put her back on the phone. To hell with you. Put her back on the phone.
Show up at her job tomorrow and see what happens.
I'm showing up at her job. Put her back on the phone.
Show up at her job tomorrow and see what happens.
You done changed, man. You changed.
You don't know me from the beginning, dude. How you gonna tell me I done changed? You don't know me.
I know how you brothers get, man.
I'm as black as I ever was. You can't measure my blackness because of who I'm dating. You show up at her job tomorrow, you're going to get your whooped.
You ain't going to sit here and threaten me, man. I am with
we're done. You done worked him up, and now I'm worked up. You're done. You're done. So you can stop calling the house.
I'm coming to your job tomorrow. Do you understand me? I'm coming to you.
You would. Please do.
Are you
Please
listening to me?
do.
Matter of fact, you can have your man at your job at lunchtime. Not only am I going to talk to you at lunchtime, I'm going to whoop his while I'm there.
There's not going to be any talking. You show up, there's not going to be any talking.
Yeah,
There's
it's
not
going to be
any
the
talking.
Me and you have a discussion to uphold. NBFU wants to talk to you.
You know what? There's a saying, arguing with a fool makes you a fool. So this conversation is over.
Can I say one more thing to you?
What?
This is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. You just got pranked by your girlfriend.
Oh, my goodness. Wow.
Okay, he's about to take his blood pressure medication.
What? Hey, Nephew Tommy, I ain't never liked no way. This is talent.
Gotta ask y'all before I leave, and I need to hear this from both of y'all. What is the baddest radio show in the land?
The Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Who yeah? Say
All
it
right,
fast.
come on,
Shirley.
Steve. This is This is where you jump in, Steve. What'd you think of that one?
You know, I don't really. It's just you know what's the problem with this whole prank situation is he is really good at it.
Oh, absolutely. The best. He's a king.
And so that's the problem.
He is the king of pranks.
But how many times have I heard somebody say they were going to whip his ass? That's the part
Too many to
I'm
count.
talking about. And that's a concerning part for this for me.
Yeah, everyone. I think everyone.
Real high.
Every prank, they say that.
Yeah.
You don't think? I think the possibility is just growing.
I think y'all want me to get my ass whooped. I really
I
do.
kind of do. I'm gonna jump in, but I do kind of want.
Thanks, nephew. Coming up next, Strawberry.
I ain't gonna let nobody whoop you though. But I kind of want to see it start.
My daddy loves my friends. We'll get into it right after this. You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Time now for today's Strawberry Letter. And if you need advice on relationships, dating, work, sex, parenting, and more, please submit your Strawberry Letter to Steve Harvey FM and click Submit Strawberry Letter. We could be reading your letter live on the air, just like we're going to read this one. Pop, pop, right here, right now. Who knows? It could be yours.
Buckle up. Hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is, the Strawberry Letter.
Thank you, nephew. Subject, my daddy loves my friends. Dear Steve and Shirley, I'm a 30-year-old single woman forced to live with my 46-year-old father for the first time ever in my life. I moved in with him last year after I got pregnant and lost my job, all in the same month during the pandemic. My parents got pregnant with me in high school, so I was raised by my two grandmothers, and I thought of my dad as an older brother or a playmate because he didn't do anything but play with me when I was younger. When he finished college, our relationship got stronger and I started looking up to him. That has all changed since I moved in with him, and let me say up front that I'm grateful to have a place to stay. But he is out of control. Last Christmas, he had a small get-together at his house and he told me he wanted me to meet his new girlfriend. I didn't have to meet her because she went to high school with me and is a year younger than I am. I was polite to her and joked with her about dating my dad. She told me my dad is the biggest man she's ever been with and he knows what he's doing between the sheets. I wanted to pop her. I told my dad he's a pervert and he laughed it off and told me to mind my business. By New Year's Eve, he'd broken up with her and she was banging on our door at 3 a.m. yelling he better not be with another B in the house. I couldn't do anything but beg her to leave because there was another female in my daddy's bedroom and she went to college with me. I can't believe he's still acting like he's 20-something and playing all of these young women like this. I need some kind of warning label so my friends and classmates can stay away from him. I'm going to move out, but should I have a heart-to-heart with my dad first? Heart-to-heart with your dad? About what? About what? He's not going to listen to you, and he's already told you to mind your business. He obviously likes much younger women, and no one wants their father. We get it. No one wants their father to holler at or date any of their friends, and he's wrong for that. And it's very embarrassing to you and very hurtful to you. We get it. But the friends don't seem to care because he's got something. He's got something that they want when you think about it. We don't have to guess what it is because it's just what your high school friend said. And I quote, he's the biggest man she's ever been with, and he knows what to do between the sheets. The other thing is you have to remember that these women are also grown women, and they know what they're doing as well. I mean, they would all probably say the same thing about your dad in the bedroom, and that's why they keep getting with him. So the best thing for you to do, you said it at the end, you're going to move out. The best thing for you to do is move out as soon as you can afford to, so you no longer have to witness your father's behavior with your friends. You know, you don't want to see all that, and you didn't know that was going on. So the best thing for you at this point is to hurry up and move out. Steve?
Well, young lady, I feel for you because you have a problem with your father. You're a 30-year-old single woman, and you live with your 46-year-old father. Now, that's a 16-year age difference. So she was born when this young guy was only 16 years old. Still really a boy. 16, you're a long way from manhood. So you had to move in with him because you got pregnant and lost your job in the same month during the pandemic. Your parents was in high school when you were born, so you was raised by your two grandparents, and you thought of your dad as an older brother or playmate because he used to do nothing but play with you when you was younger. Then when he finished school, your relationship got strong, and you started looking up to him. Well, now you live with him, and you're grateful to have a place to stay, but he out of control. He had a small get-together at the house, and he told me he wanted to meet my new girlfriend, his new girlfriend. Well, you didn't have to meet her because she went to high school with you. And is a year younger than you, so now she 29, he 46. Well, now, hold on. That's still in the pocket. If this dude is 46 and this girl is 29, that's almost 30. That's a 19-year difference. People do that a lot. They do that a lot, but they do that a lot.
They like her daddy. Mm-hmm.
They do it a lot. It's only a 16-year difference. They do it a lot. So now, you mad because she younger than you. You was polite to her and you joked with her about dating my dad. Then she said, you need to get out my damn face because your daddy biggest man I ever been with. Mm-hmm. Period. That's what we in here for.
They like him. Mm-hmm.
Now, that's it. You wanted to pop her. My question is, why didn't you? So now, after she said she know what she doing, you said I wanted to pop her. My question is, why didn't you? I'd have busted her dead in her mouth.
For what? For dating her dad?
No, for talking disrespectful to me. Oh. Your daddy's the biggest man I ever met. I ain't going nowhere. He know what he doing between them sheets. Well, I know what I'm doing when we stand up here with our dukes up.
Oh, goodness. That is weird to hear that about your dad.
In her damn mouth.
Yeah, that's crazy to hear about your dad.
I told my dad he's a pervert and he laughed it off. And he told you to mind your business. But then New Year's Eve, he broke up with her and she was banging on that door at 3 a.m. yelling, he better not have another bee in that house.
Hang on,
Steve. When we come back, we're going to find out if she in there.
All right, we'll have part 2 of Steve's response coming up at 23 minutes after the hour. Subject, my daddy loves my friends. We'll get back into it right after this. You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show. All right, come on, Steve. Let's recap today's strawberry letter. The subject, my daddy loves my friends.
Yeah, your daddy love your friends. Your daddy's 16 years older than you. He done started dating one of your friends, went to high school, who's a year younger than me. He's 17 years older than her. You upset about it because she done told you she ain't going nowhere because he the biggest man she ever had and he know what he doing between them sheets. You get mad at your daddy, tell your daddy he a pervert, he tell you to mind your business.
Yeah.
Now, the girl that told you that, you say you wanted a papa. I suggested you bust her dead in the mouth. That's what I suggested. But you didn't do that. Now, by New Year's Eve, he'd broken up with her, and he was there, and she was banging on our door at 3 a.m. telling him, you better not have another bee in that house.
Woo!
I couldn't do anything but beg her to leave because there was another heifer in my daddy's bedroom, and she went to college with me.
Ooh, Daddy.
Now listen to this. First of all, this was the same girl that's now banging on the door that told you your daddy the biggest man she ever been with, and he know what to do between the sheets. Mm-hmm. She banging on the door, you begging her to leave. He telling her, she yelling out, you better not have another bee in there. Well, here's the problem. There was another woman in the room. Mm-hmm. And you could have ended this girl's all this beating on the door by letting her in.
Oh, really?
To the daddy's
Because if
house?
you scared to hit her in the mouth, I bet that other girl ain't. Somebody need to punch her ass dead in the mouth.
Oh, let it happen.
Yeah, one of these girls can end all this bravado she got going. All right. So now, I can't believe he's still acting like he's 20-something and playing all these young women like this. Well, let me go back to the top of the letter. You said when you were born, you thought your daddy was your older brother because all he did was play with you. Mm-hmm. So obviously he's not the maturest person in the world.
Right.
A lot of men I found who date younger women is because they're not mature enough for women their age. Mm-hmm. And so they compensate by going the younger route so they can appear to be more than they are. And they can think they all this and all that. Because see, a grown woman, you got to do more than be the biggest man she ever met. Because at 46, they trying to figure out their future and make sure they got some security. So all this, you the biggest man we ever met. Yeah, that's nice. That's good. But where we going to get groceries from? Uh-huh. You know, what we going to drive?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Are we going to have a home to live in? Are we going to build up equity? That's what grown women want to know. Yeah. Young girls don't do that. Most men I know who date younger is because they don't have the mental capacity to deal with grown women. Fact. That's what I've found. Mm-hmm. That's not always the case, but a lot of guys that I know that date younger women are because they can't handle what comes with a grown woman. Mm-hmm. And so I need some kind of warning label to my friends and classmates to stay away from him. I'm going to move out, but should I have a heart-to-heart with my dad? Shirley said it best, though. You're going to have a heart-to-heart about what? There's nothing to talk about. He's a grown man that has a character flaw. You're not going to change the character flaw. He ain't with your mama because you and your mama 46. He ain't with your mama. He can't handle it. He's running from his age group because he don't want to live up to what the expectations and requirements of his age group is. Mm-hmm. So let him go on about his business. Keep that out your head. And you need to just move out the house. Because like he said, it ain't your business. Don't make it your business.
Mm-hmm. Well, banging on the door.
well, you know, he going to end up with nothing. Mm-hmm. Because these women right here, eventually, they're going to want something. And he ain't going to have nothing except some size. Mm. And you can't take size down at the bank.
No. And the grocery store. They don't want it down there.
They don't care nothing about your size at the car dealership.
You can't take that out at the dealership.
They don't care. Merrill Lynch don't give a damn about your size. Wells Fargo ain't got nothing. All of you gotta have mask on to come in here, but size ain't got nothing damn to do with it. I'm like just telling you. So, no, you shouldn't have a heart-to-heart because what are you going to say? He's your father. Yeah. And it's supposed to be somebody you look up to. Dad, stop dating these young girls. He's not. Mm-hmm. He's not.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Let me ask you this, Steve. Would she be mad if they weren't her friends? They were just young women, but they weren't her friends. I think she probably could deal with that a little better.
Huh?
The problem is she's mad too because they're her friends because she knows these women.
School with them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She went to high school with one and college with the other. She doesn't like the fact that they're young, but she really hates that they're her friends.
Well, yeah, that's a problem too. But yeah, that is a huge problem.
If he could just stop doing that.
He's not finna do none of that.
Compromise. Everything
Yeah.
we're doing that.
Leave my friends alone, Dad.
Don't go to graduate school. Definitely don't go to graduate school.
All right. All right, Junior. All right. Thanks, Steve. Post your comments on today's Strawberry Letter at Steve Harvey FM on Instagram and Facebook, and check out the Strawberry Letter podcast on demand. You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Millions of Americans will be traveling by air for Thanksgiving this year, and the TSA expects to be x-raying a lot of bags containing turkey, side dishes, and desserts, okay? But while Aunt Esther may be allowed to carry her famous sweet potato pie on the plane, there are some food items that need to be checked with the rest of the luggage, okay? So here's a list of Thanksgiving dinner items that can and cannot be carried.
One person to be listening to this in particular. I don't know what you're saying, but if Rashawn McDonald is listening, I want you to pay attention to this list. Go ahead, Shirley.
Okay. Anyway, this is the list that you can carry on. You can carry on baked goods like dressing. It has to be cooked, of course. Baked mac and cheese, any kind of meat. It can be frozen, uncooked, cooked, and seasoning. These are all solid foods, no liquids or gels. Now, here's a list of the items that you must check in your checked baggage, okay? Gravy.
Giblet gravy. We got
That's
to have
obvious.
it, Giblet.
Yeah.
We got to have it, though.
You gonna pack it?
Well, now
You got
listen
to
to
have
me.
this Giblet gravy.
Y'all need
stay at
to
home if
freeze
you
it the
get
night
gravy.
before.
Yeah. Cranberry sauce. Cranberry
Got
sauce.
to have it.
God,
to have
dog. But I need whole berries, though.
Yeah, I like the whole
you don't
berries
like
too
the
now.
canned cranberry?
Yeah, I like that can. I like that Ocean Spray can. He don't like that.
I like
can.
them.
I like that ocean spray
into
with the
the-
whole berries in it.
I'm into the whole berries.
I eat the other if it ain't nothing left, but I would prefer the berries.
Okay, okay.
All right, liquor. Got to put that in your bag. Got to check
You got
that.
to check that. Okay.
Anything else you guys can think of that you can't
That
carry on the
liquor
plane?
don't need to be close to that giblet gravy and that bottle break and mess up that gravy. We cannot mess up that giblet gravy.
It's a disaster.
Now,
You open that bag.
if one of your baked goods is, listen to me carefully, if one of your baked goods is sweet potato and pumpkin pie combined, don't even pack it. I'm just telling you, don't even pack that. This is personal advice for people I know.
Oh, okay.
Don't nobody like that combination. It was a bad idea.
It was a bad idea.
If you the person that make the yams and you put roast marshmallows on top of it, keep yours at the house too. Yes, Carla.
Yes.
What about the greens? Do I pack the greens or bring them on the plane? Because, greens on the flight.
No.
They got to go under.
Yeah, you might have to freeze that too.
They got to go in your,
Can you freeze them?
suitcase, in your luggage.
Yeah, but greens thawed out ain't that good.
What about the potato salad?
Oh.
Now, see,
You put that in your
that one
backpack.
there.
That's got to be in my backpack. I'm not letting that out of my sight.
You got to make that when you get to the house.
that's a solid, but you're going to have to be careful. Everybody can't make potato salad.
Yeah. Happy Thanksgiving. You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show. All right, Steve. So Ro in Chicago needs your help, and he needs it badly. He says, hey, Steve, I'm 54 years old, and my wife is 60, and she has 5 grown children that are married and a lot of grandchildren. I don't have any kids. I love spending time with her family, just not at our house. Together with the husbands and all of the grandchildren, there'll be 21 extra people at our house for Thanksgiving. Please help me. How do I get them to leave shortly after dinner without being rude?
No, dog. Just once a year, you got to lock in.
Yeah.
You got to lock in. When you marry a woman, you get the full package. Your package came loaded. So let this be a lesson to you and the new married person on our show right here.
Yeah.
Because it comes with the package. There's a lot of people going to be at your house. Now, the fact that you don't like it, you're going to have to grin and bear it. You know, just do you some stuff, get your TV, put you some headsets on, act like it ain't happening. Be cordial and committed.
Act like
That's
it's not
all.
happening.
Yeah, just look at that TV.
Is that what you be doing?
Just look at that TV. I'll go right on over to the cigar lounge. Y'all go ahead. Then they trickle their ass over there. My little daughter gonna bring BJ over to the cigar lounge one day. He say, Papa, it's too smoky in here. Get your ass out.
Let me ask you this. How do you handle the bathroom situation when you got that much company coming through? How you?
Oh, yeah, my house roped off. Yeah, everybody down here on this floor right here. Here go the 2 bathrooms down here. Alternate. Work through it.
They can't go.
Do
They can't go
not
nowhere
walk
else.
your ass up them steps. No.
That's a no-no.
Yeah, don't even go up the steps. There ain't nothing for you. There's plenty of bathrooms down here. Any one of these. Got bathrooms right outside too. You can go outside.
Are you just in the cigar lounge by yourself? No one else? Not the
Now,
husband?
you know my son come over there every now and then. I don't really care for the husband. I don't like but one of them. So.
Wait a minute.
Did you just say that, though? Did you just say that?
Yeah,
I can't believe you just said that.
It slipped out.
Okay, you didn't mean to
You
say
don't
it.
like but one of them.
I slipped out. Yeah, but I'm not retracting the damn. I probably shouldn't have said it. Yeah, I probably
you
shouldn't
shouldn't
have.
have.
I probably shouldn't have said it. I got all that, but I'm not retracting a damn.
So if they just hear it, they just heard it. That's it.
But, well, the good thing is, no, they don't know who it is, but everybody's going to be thinking it's them now.
No. Oh, everybody knows exactly who it is.
Oh, they know. Oh, okay, they are.
Yeah, y'all don't. Y'all speculate.
Wait a minute.
Everybody in the family knows exactly who the hell I'm talking about.
Who we talking about?
Okay,
Wow.
can I ask you this?
Why did you have to say it?
Do you do secrets in your family? Do you just keep secrets in your family? You just let everybody know?
I don't have any secrets when it comes to family members.
You know he
Okay.
says whatever on
Everybody know how I feel. Ask me something about one of them.
Okay.
Don't do that, Junior. Don't do that.
Well,
Go
Yeah,
ahead.
Junior,
Don't-
Just throw out a family member.
Okay,
Throw it out. Go
Winter.
ahead.
No!
Winter,
Yeah, Winter.
love my dog, ride or die.
Okay.
I die for any one of my kids. I die for any one of them grandkids.
Leave it there.
Yeah,
Cool.
son-in-laws,
Leave it there.
sacrifice for your own damn family. Your turn to be a man. I wish I would take a bullet from one of my damn son-in-law. Maybe get a step in front of your own. Get to protecting your punk ass when I handed it to you. That's what you said you was gonna do.
Lord.
Get to taking these bullets.
But Ro in Chicago says, how does he get them to leave shortly after dinner without being
Ro,
rude?
you ain't nobody leaving? Dog, ain't nobody leaving? You 54. This is family. Dig in. I done told Ro, you ain't got no
It's
time
a way
for
to
this.
get him out the house, dog. Come on, man.
It ain't
You
no
gotta
way
do
to
Stop
get him
being
out.
rude.
I go do what I'm gonna do. Y'all stay long as you want. I hear him downstairs. Laughing,
But-
making noise, all that.
But he doesn't live in a mansion like you, Steve. He can't go upstairs.
Well, that's
down,
Ro damn
rope
problem.
it up.
Now, like, what you want me to tell Ro? Buy a big ass house for Thanksgiving? Get him? What you want me to tell him, man?
All right, we got to go on that note. We'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show coming up at 20
If
minutes.
you can open your front door and see the back door, I can't help it.
right after this. You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show. All right, guys, we've been talking about Thanksgiving all week. Thanksgiving is this Thursday. And Steve, you said earlier that when it comes time for dinner and the prayer, you don't like when they go around the room and ask everyone what they're thankful for.
I like that.
So I'm going to ask you
That
right
take
now.
too long.
Yeah, it does. And the food gets cold.
Food be
Yeah.
cold.
Everything that's important to you ain't important to everybody else.
Right.
You know. Man, care about how you thinking, Lord, about the weather.
I'm with you. I
you were
get
able
that.
to purchase yourself a new outfit and all this here. I don't sit up in here
It be
to
some
have my head held down to hear this here.
But Unc, it's always the preacher that don't get to preach much at church. Then when he get to the family gathering, then now he big now.
Yeah.
It's too much, man.
He ain't
I don't
really a
like
preacher.
Yeah.
He a preacher that didn't get called. He just went down there.
You know, Shirley, like my cousin, you know, like my cousin, like 55. You know, every year he got gout, but he be closing his eyes. Like my eyes is closed. He said, "I want to thank Lord that I kept my foot this year." I don't care.
He kept your
ass
foot.
Don't quit eating red meat with your fat ass.
Yeah.
Inflammation.
Man.
Gout. I ain't even know they had gout no more.
Yeah, they still got gout.
They still got it. Yeah.
We'll
I
have
got a
more.
partner I went to college with got gout. We was on the Zoom talking. He said, "Yeah, man, I went to the hospital. I went to the doctor. I got gout." I had to look it up.
All right. Coming up in 33 minutes after the hour.
They got rid of gout. I thought it was like polio. I thought they had cured that. I didn't know.
We'll play around of Would You Rather right after this. Crazy. You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Here we are. It's time for Would You Rather. Let's do a round, guys. Would you rather work out in dress shoes, okay? Work out in dress shoes, or would you rather perform comedy in flip-flops? Which one? Are you working out in your dress shoes, or are you performing on stage in just some flip-flops? What are you doing?
B.
That's a silly ass question.
Yeah, B. That's how I do.
Just answer it.
I don't want no flip flops on stage.
Hey, you seen some of the flip-flops that Steve got? You seen the flip-flops he got?
I ain't got them kind of flip flops. I got these Uggs. I got Uggs. He got something else. He got all that fur.
Gucci.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got some Rockwood special outfit. Yeah, but I'm gonna be in that gym in them dress shoes looking like
I'm gonna be in the gym in them dress shoes.
I got my church shoes on in the gym. I'm gonna be going there looking like Al Sharpton.
He works out.
Yes, he does.
Yes, he does. Go, Rev. All right, moving on to would you rather be a billionaire with no friends?
Hey.
With no friends.
Hey.
Or just a well-loved thousandaire.
Hell, I'm that now.
Hey.
Hell, that. Hey.
Yeah. And if I'm a billionaire, I don't want no damn friends, no, huh?
Right.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna lose a few along the way anyway.
I'm a well-loved thousandaire now. Hell, what the hell you talking about? Hey.
Yeah, I've been there. Ain't all that cranked up.
Thousandaire.
Give me that billion, y'all walk on off cool. I can buy some friends.
For real.
All right. Would you rather kiss on the neck, or would you rather kiss on the chest when you're being intimate?
Would I rather get kissed on my neck or on my chest? Oh,
Or
if you
kiss
kiss
on
the
the
chest, you
neck
get
or
a
chest.
swimming pool. Yeah.
What happened?
Yeah, what happened? Come on, huh? I ain't never heard that before, but I love that.
Salt water.
Kiss me on my chest, you get a swimming pool. I just said that. I don't know where that came from.
Because it was just random. It was just a random thought.
Yeah, chest though, that'll get you a lot.
Your house now has a swimming pool in the back.
Yeah. You like
Right.
And you got to kiss my chest, because you kiss around his neck with his scar at. All that's going out the window. That's lovey-dovey. It's open.
Really?
You get anywhere around this scar, I'm going to tell you, it ain't all that lovey-dovey gone.
kiss up on the scar on your neck, get some of that chemo in your mouth.
Really?
Okay.
I'm sorry. We're not supposed to be a cancer joke.
You know he gonna take it to a whole nother
It's just about time.
You opened it up.
I ain't never
Certainly
tasted it. But it
alley-oop
probably don't
that
taste that good. A lot of people get sick on it, so I'm probably assuming it too.
Oh, Lord.
Well, you ain't never done that before. You don't know what it tastes like. I'm probably not that good. Ain't like ain't like it's Tri-Minute can come in flavor. Bubble gum, fruity punch.
Canned cranberry sauce or cheese on everything?
You can't put cranberry sauce on nothing but 1-2 things.
They tried cranberry sauce on a taco. Let me see what happens. Yeah.
that ain't good.
Man.
All right,
some nachos.
that's today's round. Would you rather? Coming up next at 49 minutes after, it's our last break of the day, and Steve will be back to close out the show right after this. You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Last break of the day. Steve Harvey, take us away with some insightful closing remarks. I know you have some for us today.
Well, I think it's imperative. Yesterday we talked about how hate is so counterproductive. Well, let's talk about something today that is productive. And that's one of the major principles of success. I don't know if people understand the real value of dreams and visions. I don't know if people understand the real value of writing it down. You know, having dreams and visions is one thing. It's the writing it down part that solidifies it and makes it more doable and concrete. And the reason I'm saying that is because writing your visions down, everything you want on a piece of paper or creating a vision board, isn't just a principle of success. Well, it is very much a principle of success, but it's a scripture. It's actually in the Bible. God has laid out for us exactly how to have the best life possible for you. He's already laid that out. He gave us words of encouragement. He gives us wisdom. He gives us understanding. That's what Proverbs is all about. That's what the Psalms is about. He gives you examples of people overcoming throughout the Bible. He gives you examples of what real faith can do. He shows you seasons of what can happen to people. But one of the things Habakkuk 2:2 says, write the vision and make it plain, so that he who reads it will run to it. And even though it tarry means take a long time. Wait for it, for surely it will come at an appointed time. It's so important, man, that you as people, that we as people never forget the significance and the importance of writing our goals and our visions, our wants, our dreams, our hopes, our yearnings down. It is imperative that you write it down. It's not anything that should be taken lightly. This is very, very real. It can change your life. It really, really can, man. It can do so much for you, because see, where you are now is temporary. You've got to understand that, but you've got to have a dream and a vision to get out of that place so you can move on to your next space. All of us are being tested on some form, shape, or fashion. All of us are being tested on some level. All of us. Ain't nobody scot-free of the test of life. But man, with the dream and vision, the Habakkuk 2:2, writing the vision and making it plain, it can get you into your season a lot sooner. Bishop Geddes sent me something. Bishop Geddes is a minister down in the Carolinas who came on my show once, and we've become friends ever since. And he sent me something one day. And he told me, he said, never judge somebody based on the season. Are y'all listening? Never judge someone based on the season. Mm-hmm. He told me, he said, one season, David was a shepherd. The next season, he was a king. One season, Ruth was working in the field. The next season, she was owning the same field. One season, Mordecai was sitting outside the king's palace. The next season, he was inside the palace. And what he was saying to me was, we serve a God who turns things around. And that is the God of unmerited favor. You can't judge somebody based on the season. You don't know who you're talking to. You don't know what God gonna do for this person. You don't know what this person done written down. You don't know what this vision this person has for itself. And you don't know what kind of grace God gonna put on this person. So like we were talking about on the radio show, we were talking about have you gotten more than you thought, or did you get everything you ever wanted? A lot of this stuff I have, I ain't even see. I didn't know it was nothing to want. I didn't know to want certain things because I didn't know certain things existed. But he gave it to me anyway because he has this thing called grace. But what has helped me a great deal along the way is writing down everything on paper, making notes in my iPhone, having vision boards. It has completely turned my life around. It'll do the same thing for you because of a scripture, Habakkuk 2:2. Write the vision and make it plain. Period. It can change your life. If somebody told that to me, I'd try that. I really would. Those are my closing remarks today. Hey, listen, y'all, talk to God. He'd love to hear from you today. He really, really would. All right, y'all stay in peace now.
For all Steve Harvey contests, no purchase necessary, void where prohibited. Participants must be legal U.S. residents at least 18 years old unless otherwise stated. For complete contest rules, visit SteveHarveyFM.com. You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.